This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
A man for a petitioner with the constitution so may suspend the chief justice NPP as a political party. Almost someone TB that into a mobile demonstration. Yes, Ramo. Mobile starting at that bang. Now, one engineer, I didn't Ghana Bar Association release this statement because they know that whatever has happened has been in the right order. Care about the NPP. Because as far as Onyanko Pontiasi, Namemetiasi, the NPP is never coming back to power. Every teacher who says because of promotions, they are not coming to work, please let them go on leave. Stop paying them. Every single person who was part of this scam will go to jail.
Hey, can you tell us someone for go jail? Ye, asama bu. Eyi kan wana. Okateji kan because we mini akwanu. Ah, can you tell me okateji too much? Hefo no so mboko jail. Ombo mudini enhwe obobo mudini. Na obviously I'll cover. I'll cover subscribe like video no ja comment. We are no share ya dase. Na what is NPP for so? Was NPP for Mozere? President Mahama Nambra Kwanso suspended Chief Justice. Most of them were demonstration. That been number corner. Man can't train and name a woman. Ne Kwanso no. And you know Kwanso and Kagana Bar Association in Kamu ye day. Eguiasum. NPP for or so far as what Tia said here, they are not coming back to power after 42 years ago. Later, crowns and number power. It's no come. Can we tell an Asɛm? Now say teacher for say omoko strike promotion share 8 years matrem 3 months namboko monko e be fa man for is manem.
This is from my heart. We are now we chant bia I am ran e ye n'adwuma uni mumra de bia yenja we chire. Now the CJ has been suspended. Whether you like it or not, she has been suspended. I am still yet to hear anybody in Ghana or Onimum Racha Yenina to tell me, say, John Mahama, the president of the Republic of Ghana, Utiam Rabi, Ubian to me can Asɛm or Ghana. It means whoever is arguing that the CJ wasn't supposed to be suspended knows the fact to say president actions, it did not go against the constitution. At this point, so what to say, Obiti baby, ye the day. Say Osono Maame has been suspended. Now Osono Maame ye didn't fair. Now say sa nipa ni himself president he did not go against the law. Then nipa no sebio ekohwini oni credibility nipa ni true for because I'm expecting somebody, one person to come out officially. Don't cut. I'll give you a call. Say Obitina Ghana and then I say or criticize it on Tiasia. Other than that CJ ya suspended now. At least the conversation in Ghana today, Ninina say the president of the republic who has the right, constitutional man to me to suspend the CJ no. Obiani Ghana wait me be and waka say the president did not follow due process. It means what the president did or what he has done is right. So beyond me disputing that fact there, whatever anyone speaks about a young Asɛm magana for. Sebi also otumfo etu ohini bi ade so. Na so beyond to me and sorry anka se otumfo se tutu nana. Senia ofa akwan we so etu ohini we ade so no, emfa kwan mu. Sansa na betu obi ade so no, e so utie na no asɛm. E so ye hu asɛm no, e so ye bodwa. Nana, wanya sa nyoma ni nyina na wetu nipa na nana webu mmara so a nipa no wo case. Na so otumfo se tutu eto nsafre ohini bi. No aka se wasase so ye galamsey. Meton kraka che se omunjai. Wona mede tumi ama wo wanhwe matumi no anya adwuma o saa ba manim a mibusa wo nsama wontume yia no nti meyi wo to akonwa obi ani asantime obetuma so aka se otumfo sebio o de tumi ahye ono ankasa ne nsa na obu mmara so na abi nti as far as otumfo tu obi akonwa so na ofa ekwan a ewo se ohene bi afa so tu ohene keto akonwa so na say any problem with that processor. Why should you have a problem with John Mahama going by the constitution, using the law to make sure the right thing is done? The right thing has been done. And the right thing is that the Chief Justice of the Republic, wafa the process him, wafa emranim, President Aman every audience, or man all the opportunity to prove herself. Still, she needs to even prove herself more. So being to me, baby, a president in the fault here. Baby, a John Mahama a mistake there. Then it means to say, John Mahama has done what is right. Bro, he or she has a problem with the president. Now look at this. Mr. B. Mr. I have, when we had the meeting, there was this last video we were supposed to, Mr. This one. Yeah, Mr. S, I think we skipped one of the videos. Now, look at this. The former Attorney General, the criminal calling himself a lawyer, Godfrey Dame, a criminal lawyer. One of the worst Attorney Generals in the Republic of Ghana, your history. And they were granted interview on my BBC. Who is BBC? Yeah, Ghana was the BBC. Godfrey Dame said, and I quote, I think it is a complete charade. End of quote. Godfrey Dame told the BBC, and I quote, it's the biggest assault on the judiciary in the nation's history, the greatest assault on the independence of the judiciary under the constitutional dispensation of this country. End of quote. Godfrey Dame BBC was on TSC. This is against our judiciary. It is the greatest threat. It is the greatest assault on the independence of the judiciary. Godfrey Dame said, the SCA, ya suspended Chief Justice. Ohubida, Ghana, Embremuno, and any idea etia ye wubida, kwasi penny, and ya wona na ugina court as an Attorney General. Na wone eyedien, omo na uchesi omo egu egina Supreme Court judge fee and negotiate. That is not against it wasn't an assault on our judiciary. Godfrey Dame, Makacho, me say you have to advocate for people with disability, with all due respect, because you fall in that bracket. And I respect the people with disability to the point say we need more people to advocate for them, especially people like you are more voice for opposition party. You go for them. You need to lead the people with disability group so that they can be heard, so that their needs send a binding because and the omukasa yenti ya penipa omwa bemu amaya politics almost so omunikwe. That is your job. Godfrey Dame start in Ghana as an Attorney General. Case a work quarter, discuss here also a criminal case. In the middle of the night, you were sneaking with so-called suspects into houses of judges to negotiate. Kwasia, that wasn't a stop on the back of our judicial system in Ghana. Until you think when you go on BBC to speak, the constitution of Ghana will change. The president of the Republic of Ghana will change his mind. More bottom. What is BBC? No man got some problem with delay. Were we not in Ghana? And your boy Nipa in Wachito during election 2020. What did BBC do for Ghana? More bottom. You think you can use Sankwasia old tactics, the 1972 tactics, 1998 tactics. JJ Ronsbedi president. Now, JB Dankwa, most started from JB Dankwa. And it sa Nkwasia for no makar Togo. Any UK air church articles somebody decided Ghana future. No, you people think you can use this media houses outside this country to do what? Change the constitution of Ghana. More bottom. You think granting BBC an interview will change the president's decision? Now the UK now Motesa Island and so what have we benefit? Benefits Papa Ben UK. And then a UK diabeka Ghana. Yeah, development into a grant interview about BBC into the end. What is BBC and who is BBC? BBC, have they been able to solve their own problems? Over America will be BBC. Oba Mugu UK no BBC. Oba Kroma CNN, MSNBC, Fox News. BBC International, CNN International, America for one case, Obodam, in Tinkenja the air, Adentia, what granted BBC interview. So, BBC is BBC, so what? Our constitution stands tall. And you can grant all the interviews around the world. You can do all the demonstrations. We don't care. The president has not flouted the law. I say, what is BBC? What is it? What is BBC? Colonial stupidity in the woman to remove NPP for. You think he can go out there and grant stupid interviews and that will decide? So I end this in the past nana moya sa ankwasi ade no mo kwa abontama kotwetwe articles na mo de aba BBC na publish BBC unu mama muguo BBC for unu problems BBC or UK unu problems or UK mo boredom. Now look at this. Yeah, cause no say yeah they call BBC. Godfrey Dami has granted an interview to BBC. Now shade bi omoye. Now look at this. You see NPP4 time no day. Mamian fast. NPP4 said the new patriotic party has announced plans for a series of mass protests across the country following President John Dramani Mahama's suspension of the Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo, a move the opposition party has condemned as an unprecedented attack on judicial independence and a blatant violation of Ghana's constitution. You see, NPP as a political party say, "Omontiasie, omo be demonstration, omo be demonstration akese a support Chief Justice Torkornoo. Sorry, adentra omontiasie say, eya John Mahama with the constitution so, a man for a petitioner with the constitution so." My suspended Chief Justice NPP as a political party almost TB that into a mobile demonstration. Yes, Ramo, mobile starting at the we are waiting for them to come into power. Nanabi as Ankure or say the judiciary is under attack. So we study NPP4 communicators in speaking on this CJ suspension. They have not been able to clearly say the president went against the law. And then I heard the most important part. Any international journalist be onimiyanse biana or be interview NPP nino say sa journalist no or international journalist no so a papa no onimiyansa. The first question I will ask you is, did the president flout the law? Did he go against the constitution? That would be my first question to you, the NPP person. Journalists be all gonna be onimiyanse biya na adwene adwuma no. The first question I'll ask you then say, you the person sitting before me and saying say our constitution, our judiciary is under attack. Now I get it, but I want to ask you: you are saying this based on the fact to say the Chief Justice has been suspended by the president. Did the president go against the constitution, or he basically performed his constitutional duty? So I'm a journalist or Ghana radio so until you answer that question, I will not engage you or allow you to sit, because Sir President Linya Bonedia, whatever you are telling me is your own perception and your own opinion. We are stating facts. We are not talking about sentiments. We are not talking about how you feel or what you think should be done. It is about what the fact states, what the constitution states. So a barrel, a foolish idiot like Nana B, Jimmy, now or the better TV so. You know what? The whole world would know how the democratically elected president suddenly turned into a dictator and a tyrant. The question here is, the whole world is where? UK. UK and the whole world, no. Where? America. Where is the whole world? The whole world is asking, what has the president done wrong? In Kwasiafuasefo, Muji say 1992 politics. You people think we are still doing 1992 politics. Me, Samiti TV, so there's a reason why I don't do interviews. I don't grant interviews. Because majority of the people in Ghana, omudi politics, political parties, especially NPP4, they are so stupid to the point they cannot sit before me and answer my questions. Because it does not matter who you are in the NPP. So the first question I'll ask you is that, did the president do anything wrong? So share a constitutional, a guided president, I'm taking this decision against the Chief Justice. The president even went further to give the Chief Justice enough hearing room, enough room to be heard. Now look at this. Yeah? Oh my dear wing. When you read the Constitution, chapter 11, the judiciary. So we read here, 146, removal of Chief Justice of Superior Courts and Chairman of Regional Tribunals. Now, John Mahama did that. Normally, it doesn't normally happen. Yeah? Where the petition is for the removal of Chief Justice, where the petition is for the removal of the Chief Justice, the president shall, this shall, technically is a command. The president shall, he must, he should, the president shall, acting in consultation with the Council of State, appoint a committee consisting of 2 justices of the Supreme Court, one of whom shall be appointed chairman by the president, and 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of Parliament, nor lawyers. Did the president do this? Yes. Petitions against the Chief Justice, when did they start? When Akufo-Addo was in power, he received petitions. What did he do? He said he did not see anything in it. That was what he saw. So if today the president receives petition and sees something in it, what has the president done? Akufo-Addo received petitions. He thought or he felt that the petitions he received, it did not have any merit. It did not have enough evidence to, at the end of the day, push to the Council of State. So he threw the petitions away. This president has also received petitions from the same Ghanaians. These same people, they brought petition to the president. He looked at it and said he sees something in it. He handed it over to the Council of State. What wrong has the president done? Who is the international community? Who? Ukraine? Which international community hasn't committed a crime in their own country? Do you know the people who have been abused in the UK? Do you know the people who have been abused in the United States? Do you know the people who are going through judicial hostilities in this so-called international community? You are mad. In the international community, your constitution, who is the international community? Who? Was the international community now in Ghana when you fools shot 8 people during our elections? What did they do? You people are mad. What about them? You see, this is the constitution. 7. The committee appointed under clause 6 of this article shall inquire into the petition and recommend to the president whether the chief justice ought to be removed from office. Did the president do that? The president basically put together a committee. What did the committee do? They have to, at the end of the day, recommend. Did they recommend? You are a fool to say the international community. Now you go to 8. All proceedings under this article shall be held in camera, and the justice or chairman against whom the petition is made is entitled to be heard in his defense by himself or by a lawyer or other aspect of his choice. Has the president gone against this? No, we are not even there yet. Now you go there. The president shall in each case act in accordance with the recommendation of the committee. Now, as we sit here, the Chief Justice has been given every single allegation against her. The president, when you go back and you read, the president was not even supposed to do it. If you read the constitution very well, but this president even gave this woman 10 days. Now, as we sit here, you sit there and you tell me, say, the judiciary is under attack. Which part of the judiciary is being attacked? Tell me. You see, the NPP as a political party cannot differentiate between tribalism or tribal politics and real politics. The same way they cannot differentiate between their sentiments, how they feel, and what the facts are. That has been the problem of this party. This tribal, stupid, piglet party. It has always been about intertwining, mixing tribalism with politics, mixing chieftaincy with politics. They cannot take their emotions out and look at the matter, because I'm still yet to see one person come on social media, on TV, traditional radio or TV, to tell me emphatically that John Mahama has gone against the law. Then I'll have a problem. Into abrofuna moko granting interviews, no. Sa abrofuna mu nyansa ankombe busa mu say the president you are talking about and saying his government they have stabbed the judiciary in the back. Has he gone against the constitution? What is making you call the president a tyrant? Is it your opinion that is making you think the president is a tyrant? Or the facts are showing the president is a tyrant? Because it is only the facts that can conclude that the president has acted against the constitution. And where has the president acted against the constitution in this whole process? Yodium. Demonstration, demonstration, the international world. That is why you are going to be in opposition for 42 years and over. And I am promising you people that. It is clear. A committee needs to be put together. the Chief Justice today, the Council of State, they have established a prima facie case against her. The next step is for the president to determine whether she stays or she steps aside for a committee to be put together for investigations to be done. What wrong has the president done? Your problem is that if Akufo-Addo sees 1 + 1 as 3, John Dramani Mahama should also see 1 + 1 as 3. That is your thinking. So Akufo-Addo 1 + 1 as 3. I was said by force John Mahama, so he needs to see 1 + 1 as 3. Now kasani kind of dia san kwasiafo mo na mka say review means cancellation. Anamebwa. Into today no, yanka say review means cancellation. You people are stupid. Moka ho ne edi because mo Jimmy, the party is filled with people who cannot think deep. They think about their emotions. Adentina where you say yantiasia your mama or person change or kwa issue or kwa where Jimmy, look at the issues. From today, from Ochina, all that you hear, yantiasia your mama per se omuya den omu per se siano mami kanchiramo don't person we say oh jemen some person we jemensa na jemensa is above the law. The president himself is not above the law. So jemensa no namono is he above the law? No. Mrs. NPP for say because John Mahama has followed the constitution and followed the right thing, we'll take a decision. So I'm about power in 8 years, 42 years. Now we'll be changing every judge in the Supreme Court. I don't care. As far as you have grounds. I'm much constitutional. And the men can say the acting Chief Justice. And the men can say occur against the Juma or somebody can write a petition and he himself too can be changed. The constitution was written to guide us, to protect us. So what stops you from using or applying the constitution? It's end over to you see John Mahama only the bush for NDC for Omuyaku. Don't be say the Chief Justice no, Chief Justice no, easy. No easy. No be easy no bonia. Because who feel say it goes against you, what put them? Tana mo be say you people cannot think deep. Listen to your analysis. Me pe nipa ba ko beka say ana me ko school no we na kire so we read the constitution na John Mahama ye mistake. John Mahama di bone obi ani obetima ka say bi Ghana. Enwanma mo agimi mo ko school amunsua de. Sensationalism, sentiment, tribal sentiment. You are whipping people's emotions. You think that can win you power? That cannot win any full power in Ghana. That cannot win any full power. Because you need to let the people listening to you. You need to let them understand the say. You need to let them understand the say. They are all can Mr. P, Mr. S. So when you read the whole article I was reading to you, the CJ has been suspended. It is in accordance with Ghana Mrano. Now the question here is, CJ being suspended, does it mean CJ has been sacked? CJ has not been sacked. A committee has been put together. The president wants to get to the bottom of the matter. In fact, Ghanaians and the constitution wants to get to the bottom of the matter. Now, constitution is our president, that opportunity whether to keep the CJ or to let the CJ step aside. The president believes, say, the CJ needs to step aside for a clean cut investigations in camera. What is the big deal here? As we speak today, Madam Tokonu is a CJ. She has been suspended. You people are making it look like say Munim says CJ no, ya pamono. Why not Pamo Tokonu or Ghana? Obian Pamono. She has been suspended. Now suspension. When did suspension become sack? I am asking the MPP. And Kwasiavo Mudi to social media. The MPP before. When did suspension become sack? Unless you prove to me that suspension is sack. Into more to TV, so radio, so City News, if you want to join news, the simplest question is suspension sack? Is suspension sack? When somebody is suspended, does it mean the person has been sacked? So why are you people making it look like say CJ has been sacked? She has not been sacked. She has just been suspended. Unless you say you people, you in your dictionary, suspension means sack. Me, I will not engage fools and have this kind of banter of interview people. Now unim nyansa cheme. Wona me pese me interview unim nyansa cheme. Unim nyansa cheme. Omo mo hwe me unim nyansa chen omo ana. Unim nyansa chen omo. Ade na wo read na eno abi na me read. Ade nti na wo say me fro say me be grant to interview. Kan de wo mu kire me. And obesori anopa no. Na nkofo TV so. Oh, we want to talk to this man. Why are you talking to that man? The constitution is clear on the issue. Why do we need to interview somebody? That means me and Jimmy. The people are watching me. Suspension doesn't mean sack. Memetie say Chief Justice Tokonu, sorry. She has not been sacked. She's been suspended. She understands suspension as sack. Where did the president say I have sacked Chief Justice Tokonu? Where did he ever mention say he sacked her? That suspension means sack. So what is the brouhaha about? What is the noise about? Where is it coming from? What is this thing of international community will know? The Chief Justice has been suspended. Has she been sacked? Jimmy. And it's not more part way my catch them. Mujimi in the opposition. I'm a match because Omo Mudimuno, Omo Musomo Casamamono, Omo Tumin deep. They are shallow thinkers. Me NPP. Some minority statement release here, no, we would have made a statement to say we support what the president has done. As far as we know, Chief Justice Madam Tokonu is still the Chief Justice of Ghana. Now she has been suspended. We believe that the senior most judge should take over. We believe that the investigations that is about to go on by the committee should be a transparent one. We believe that the constitution will guide the president, guide the committee, and make sure the right thing is done. Because as we speak, the Chief Justice, Madam Tokonu, has not been sacked from the judiciary. She is still the Chief Justice. She's just been suspended because of a pending investigation. That's all. And the demonstration and the NTS and Jimmy. Muna moma Asɛm to say money Chief Justice no moya baako or ya NPP ni. Muna mo kreti idea bi say de mo kreti impression mo kreti bi say Madam Tokonu or NPP women's organizer. Osono maame muna moma Ghana for who say inti sa maame we or ya NPP ni na enim because the defense people are putting up does not make sense. The defense people are putting up does not make sense. What defense is that? Mamiwe has not been sacked. She has just been suspended. Investigations in and then or a cleaner. She comes back to her office. What is the big deal here? And now review means cancellation, no? And so a suspension means sack. We am kwasia for MPP for. Mwe Jimmy. That is why people like us, we see you people say Mwe Jimmy. This is the woman. She has just been suspended. She has not been sacked. The president has not issued any green paper to say Chief Justice Madam Tokonu has been sacked. When we said Jubilee House a release statement, you say I sack Chief Justice. No. How can review mean cancellation? I'm not surprised. Say the same people who said review means cancellation. They are the same people saying that suspension means sack. Jimmy. Why is the Ghana Bar Association not speaking on this matter? The Ghana Bar Association, why haven't they released a statement on this matter? If they believe that the Chief Justice has not been treated fairly. So Ghana Bar Association, why haven't they released a statement? If the Chief Justice is being treated unfairly, why the Ghana Bar Association? Some constitution, and then the Ghana Bar Association, they have not released a statement to say the president has gone against the constitution. Why haven't they said, the action the president has taken, the process, the whole system, the whole issue has gone through is against the constitution or has been a process that is deliberate against the Chief Justice? And I want you to know, the Ghana Bar Association released this statement because they know that whatever has happened has been in the right order. They know the president has lived by the constitution. They know nothing wrong has been done. Adentina Ghana Bar Association no omu release a statement. Kwasi former the MPP monka go and protest and tell your leadership to release a statement that the John Mahama NDC, any committee, any constitution, any council of state aye no eye bone ne enhwe. We enwan. Monko kan check Ghana Bar Association to release a statement. If they see anything wrong with this process, the minimum say Asamaba President Edim Rano so. I say Chief Justice on Tinan Kakra na investigations in Koso. On investigations in wie na said who so on Sambrambe the Chief Justice Asamasa. Then the MPP focus say suspension, it means sack. Why na aka say sack Chief Justice? We are care about the MPP. Because as far as Onyankopon Tiasi na meme Tiasi no, the NPP is never coming back to power. I have said and I have promised them 42 years. And son on to about close to power. And yet just 42 years old. After 42 years. I said when me can't NPP sre. But I'm the NPP anymore. They know what I'm talking about. They know say 42 years. Echire and NPP for Ghana for be dwene ho. Aka say I was say yehwe say party fufu bia ba NPF, National Patriotic Front. Now the NPP, they are doing something. I don't care about who leads the NPP, because whoever leads the NPP will not cross 24% 2028. It's a fact. Whoever leads the NPP will not cross 24%. And see, me, I'm so convinced in my head, physically and spiritually, the NPP, they will come back to power in 42 years' time. Over. Now, NPP for ABB, okay? Party no, I'm per se, de party no, Edema Baumia. And the Oko NPP for headquarters about Baumia pictures some kind of tartar. See a real elections no. Say campaign na yet see ye 2024 elections. Say why did they still have Baumia's picture scattered all over the party headquarters? They are still imposing Baumia on the party. Now, and the Baumia make a statement to me, or say Omoko Tor. Now, Omoko thank you Tor for losing the elections 38%. Omo lose elections, no. Omo disrespect Ghana for no. Omo disika abokro no ewie nipa no. Ghana for de ebufo etu omo empese obehu omo biem no. Omo so omo sa ko dada Ghana for. Now, the leadership of the party no. They have set up a strategy say they want Mahamudu Bawumia to be the leader of the NPP come 2028. Now Bawumia kasanda no o making statements be. The statement he made was that 2.1 million NPP supporters didn't vote. Bawumia statement o making no. Omo thank you for losing 38% no. Omo statement omo start ede Bawumia campaign no. Remember, Bawumia today spoke about Michael Kwe report no. It means he say omo nipa kakra bi no makan report no. Mo wa ase ono kwasiafo no. Kadede Japan for na mo yenkurasefo na mo de party no yenim no. Mo enisa mo kan report ni bi. But let's stick to this statement. Mahamudu Bawumia say nipa 2.8 omo ye NPP supporters onim for sure so mo nyina to aba. You see, I keep telling you say sa party we no leadership na say omo di party ni Michael Kwe, Hakman Owusu Ajiman, Ekufuado, bedi etuo mu ne general secretary mu ne sankofo no chairman mu no. It is a plan of Omahachi. The plan is that they still want to bring Mahamudu Bawumia back because Ekufuado insists say I was say the Bawumia back because the people who were leading the party finances yet the Galamsey squad no, they are insisting say we need to bring Bawumia back because omutimu no Mahamudu Bawumia na omope. Enti Bawumia starting the tour no. Okache Ghana for say 2.1 million exactly NPP supporters onim so mu nyina antwaba. So say 2.1 million antwaba. The question here is how did Bawumia know exactly nipa dodo mo NPP mo antwaba? This is what I keep telling you guys. Mahamudu Bawumia, NPP leadership, Ekufuado mono, they are still playing on your conscience. How can a politician who has lost an election in the history of the Republic of Ghana be seen that 38%? Omeka adikudientia ye lose election no. Or say oh, some me nyen kremoninti, and yes some yen kremoninti na me lose ye one. Oh, the excuses or deba. Or say oh, I've ended the wabe say Michael Kwe report no essay and yet kremoni or yenti no lose election no. More NPP for 90%. But who the Michael Kwe reporting him? You don't know. But Bawumia is telling you say report now omo kakrani de oma kind there or no there and yet say oyen kremoni no lose equal to 38%. Meaning they have written their own report and they know what is in the report and they are preventing you now okwakoyen kwasi adwuma no. Wona okwakoto abano. When I also young people, they are preventing you from reading because where Jimmy. Omu so omu nimunyansa chemo. So right now what they are doing is say Yamma Bawumia and start a campaign in tem. Now Bawumia starting country Ghana for the NPP for say Nipa 2.1 million. Yebusa NPP for. How did Bawumia come to that conclusion? Say Nipa 2.1 million no omu nyina NPP for no omu nyina beto ama NPP. How was he able to come to that conclusion? Basis Benny research Ben Oye who say exactly 2.1 million people. Omunyina ye NPP mapa. They all did not vote. Tiba Bawumia beso ka kire say and they to aba. Nipa 2.1 million. Omuye NPP for to aba no. Omunyina ebekwa ko to aba e dia ma no. Was starting to prepare the mind of NPP for because omunim say supporters in NPP base no mo Jimmy. Hwe Bawumia ne NPP focus omu leading John Mahama 2016 elections 900,000 so 1.1 million votes. So 1.2 million omkachi anamebwa. Yeba ya bedu 2024 and 2020. Oh no mo say eswatiaba den eswatiaba 700,000. So 500,000. Election 2024. Election no mukomuno. They said they had a lead of over 700,000 votes. Ya got to abani we no na NPP for a lose with over 1.8 million votes. Ye we abana NPP for catch say omon call for 2.1 million and two. Now the question here is how did they know say 2.1 million NPP supporters ni nyina no mo ba beto ama Bawumia? How did they know say 2.1 million NPP supporters were supposed to vote that day and come to ya? They were going to vote for Bawumia. The NPP have started creating something in the heads of its followers. Lies. Bawumia mo oma tnase, oma strategize. Oma who say mumu do na mudi party ni chini mwe Jimmy. 500,000 na omo se eyo omo number omo de ba election 2024 mu. Ana eyo omo strength no omo boa. Sa 500,000 omo tigumu no ene ekoche omo Ashanti region no. Ashanti region na yami mo koche 500,000 votes bi na egu police station no. Sa 500,000 votes no eno na nkomo de ba beka eye sa 500 na omo nya no ho aka se omo leading 1 million. Now the reality is that sa numbers na yehu no election 2024 no 2020 no. No election 2024 no. Sa numbers na yehu ye no na eye NPP for omo raw numbers no. Ebili baby abiem. Last me day eye census eno kire mo the number of akamfo a omo Ashanti region omo to aba. The number of eye non-accounts a omo Ashanti region omo to aba. O share numbers na clearly it tells you say the eye NPP for mo santimemu nyina santifo nyina to ma NPP they still cannot cross 1.5 million. Mahamudu Bawumia knows he's lying. They are trying to cook BB in the heads of NPP4. Bawumia started campaign. Media advice and Wema Kennedy Japan supporters any omo my some contested Bawumia and say the Michael Quay leadership no any the chairman of the party any the general secretary Pentium 2 chairman won't to me they have already decided to give Bawumia to the MPP. Yet Yankofo elections. Omuko wia aba ekogu police station 500,000 and no nan komo be pompie gumu wa Ashanti region. Sadia we mokai election day.
100,000 ballot papers gina hu sese ya. We gina hu sese ya.
We during elections no. Omo print papers kogu Ashanti region. Police station. Na omo chairman abono nsia na omo asesa kogu omo obantama. Na omo da kogu mu kwabre. The numbers you saw in the Ashanti region, 2028, it will drop more. Yeah. They don't have any numbers in the Ashanti region. Omobwa. Sadia way. Obi onim nyanse biya we di Ghana politics echino. You cannot tell me say you know for a fact say 2.1 million NPP supporters oman tuaba. Na nkomu nyina tuaba ankombe tuama Bawumia. Oma start e cookie bibi to trim. Mameka bibi nchiramo. Mumpeo, they will rake your primaries and bring Bawumia. That is why I'm confident. Say MPP candidates be able to cross 24% in elections in Ghana. They say MPP for me want for MPP more case for chemu. Mon kwasi afuna mugu TikTok na mo kan na mo kan. Me ne MPP killers di nkomo chemo. Me say mupeo Amode Mahmoud Bawumia ne beba. And Bawumia, no matter Bawumia or whoever comes, 24% at the whole banker. You cannot go over 24%. That is your number. 2028, 24%. Nobody can cross 24% in the NPP. Me say 2028, 24%. Nobody Amode Beba, but I am telling you from what I know inside, from the conversation I'm having with MPP for Akronvo, they are bringing Bawumia and the Mukomu party headquarters. I want 3 pictures in your Bawumia pictures. And Bibia Muyan mo party Muninano, Bawumia, they are instilling Bawumia on you. They don't care. Omu somewhere Jimmy, Sankomu somewhere Jimmy, and then Omu for party report in my most some kind. Because Omon Pesa Kennedy Japan call for the Bekambi. Omon Pese, a year or say Mensa Buzu call for the Bekambi. Omon Pese, a year Cobra Japan call for the Bekambi. Omon Pese, Omo mobile contestant call for the Bekambi. If you say Obi set miracle about $4 million if I need them. Yes, Obi to say a year Kusibuating ballot boxes. You printed ballot papers, mano. Samira Bawumia, or you're one of the people a county or Muluzi election. Unim say Ghana Armed Forces during elections, a week or 2 before elections, na Asɛm si oboko ema ye penipa, ye pe helicopter dia ko boko akofo nipa, na ya bot soja ni tuo, na ya bot de boku ni tuo, ye pe helicopter, omo frɛ ya omo ka kire omo say Samira Bawumia the helicopter ne ye campaign. Do you know? Go and ask the Ghana military. In the Mike Okwe report, time ane ye helicopter ama Ghana military. Edi akwotisa eye nkofo wo boko. Ya boss of your vote no. Ya katre say Samira Bawumia is using the military aircrafts. So we very attentive now we the American during the elections. Samira Bawumia baby okọ bia no the helicopter neko. Na or the military aircraft neko. Anarevi. Ni nyina were report them. They spoke about Chairman want to be gold galamsia why ye. That is the reason why omo musemo amo from no Jimmy. Until you are not supposed to see what is in the report. Yeah? All the small tidbits are moving or system are true. They are all facts. Only the reason. Yeah? They are releasing and they releasing bits and pieces of it. But every single thing you hear from that report, no correct. Let's say a week to elections. What's the boy? Yeah? Go and check Samira Bawumia. Every single place that she visited during the elections. Monko check said, "Dear no the koye Air Force, Ghana Air Force aircraft, and on the koye. Na Ghana Air Force for here aircraft, Eddie Ayejuma. Omubusa say Samira Bawumia or the aircraft in the year campaign for a whole year. Then Samira Bawumia, every single place she went, she was using Ghana Air Force airplane. I was reporting him. They gave the Ghana Air Force aircraft to Yedima Bawumia, Samira. Ya tam aircraft ne de ma Samira on intafo bi no mo nyanya bi no so betwa pictures di n'echi no sa foolish boys me no they gave the aircraft to Samira. Ghanaians were watching. Soldier for ya boss soldier for tuo na yes Samira the plane ne to kwan or the ko Accra or the ko Kumasi or the ko baby Samira ko no baby a plane into Milan near the helicopter man. Air Force Ghana military ye tumi ku soldier for ne ye pe aircraft we dey akofa soldier ni yes Samira the campaign. I was reporting him. In Kwasiafo, Adia Chia Mosi anya den, yenja bibia ni anya den, yembra to ma MP, yemetie MPP. Me say, Adia Chia, ye remfi bibia ni anya den. Ni yeme den, yeme di MPP echi. Adan Bawumia ne Samira mo so mo koto. Enti anya den. Yen tam Ghana and Sansham Nsem. Near Jimmy. Now, I'm sure idea. Yen Queen and the stories day. I have to take care of lots and lots of things. Oh, say Bawumia can't same way. Mahmoud Bawumia can't same mitie, and then I can't same way now. Or say, you can expect the current delegate system to change. We will open it up for more people to vote. It means they have already, or say, or catch them, or shamukina, or mamati say. Parting the way I'm talking about Eddie delegate, no, Ebesisa. He is now speaking like the leader of the party. Or see, you can expect. So because you can expect her, that means a decision has already been taken. Meaning they have taken decisions behind you. You have no idea the plans are taking count. Basically, mentally he's not stable, and also he's frail, he's sick. Baumia too is a liar, he's also sick. You people, I know your party, minimum party ni BBA. Into see, you can expect. Into Baumia Mawati as say, dinke taking decisions be or demo. Executives are Secretary Japan, ebetime wini primaries, NPP primaries are. I was say register na ye mo primaries the last time I was see a shitting in any fufro. Muntie bi. Mon kwasi afoda mu gugu TikTok na mu yede de ma menche wade. Secretary Japan betime wini primaries or NPP mu a. I was say calendar na ana register na mo de mu elections no or see a shitting nyina. Because sa register no 98% eba omianko for. Yeah. Until that register, you change the register. And Senator Japan, able to make winning primaries or MPP. This guy, they have already put their things in place. So. And the NDC are ready for Bawumia any day. 24%. They know Bawumia is going to have 24%. And you people cannot change it. Me wa MPP ni muchemo. Monko asiafona mugua so no you sumu some more. Also must start it. Thank you to or the year campaign. Okoshia Ayadian, regional chairman, Okoshia consensus executives. Omuyesa camera deni we are be from Yinakosha them. You see the cyber bium. We make sure say register no. Ye ba be Ayadian changes. We make sure say enko for Yina. Adio Mokwa no. Bawumia is going to visit every constituency to tell them that they need to protect the register because or cyber bium. That is why they are doing thank you. Now then you started thank you tour. Now you started tour no. Listen to Bawumia. This is a statement from Bawumia. Or say join me on thank you tour Bawumia to former contenders. Say thank you tour no a thank you tour by the party. Why is Bawumia telling other contenders to join him? Because at this point it is not about a flag bearer going out to say thank you for giving me 30% or 38%. It is the party that is going out reaching out to Ghanaians or NPP to say thank you for giving us 38%. Now, Bawumia now are part of the party, no. He's spearheading the thank you. So what does it mean? Ono Bawumia mo na invite Kennedy Japan. Any o mama kase mo be come ho na yankoka thank you. So one e boss no. Mo mama ka nyina yankwasiafo. This is what he's telling you. Because if the political party is actually putting this together as a political party, nobody should spearhead the campaign. A thank you campaign, thought campaign. No. We should all move out. Kennedy needs to be on the same platform. Bawumia needs to be on the same platform. We need to be addressed as party leaders. Today, Bawumia na ono say ye nyina ye koye no ono mo invite Kennedy or invite Omo Maka. Why is Bawumia the one inviting them? If the party is basically the one going for the thank you, because this is a party event. This is a political party that is in opposition that is going out there to say thank you for voting against us. Why is Bawumia inviting? Now Bawumia, does he own the campaign? Yes. The tour they are going, does Bawumia own it? He owns it. A campaign, oh yeah. Me say, until someone register the Bawumia will still be your flag bearer. Modi say Diagro. I know the NPP from Ende Kosi 2038. Akwa we diabolic. On na yere Sabira. Oma support no show amune kutobo. Oma use mu say moa because moa kan for na mo party no titiri mo asantifo di bi no ma adwene wo fom. Omo be play mu to say interfere. They will play on you people. Intende ono na ye nyina ye to abom no ono invite wan aden party bekache say we are going on a thank you tour. They did not say Bawumia is going on a thank you tour and inviting everybody. Why is it like that? See at baby. Right now nobody is a flag bearer. Why are they saying say Bawumia mum extended a hand? They are doing campaign. Go and see the thank you tour flyers. Bawumia nkwa pictures that also. And I will just say boy, go out there, go and look for the thank you flyers. Thank you tour no mo yen. Ko have flyers no. Bawumia pictures nkwa. Hey, na Bawumia party ne dia. Bawumia party ne dia. Wey a Kufuado plan. Na the danko Kufuado bedi etuomo. They are advising Bawumia how to do this. You see, Kufuado, the political life in it has always been about the coup. And the Kufuado, Well, Bawumia Sibia Yeku MPP and all you know. Bawumia will choose his leaders. He will choose who becomes regional chairman. You are here. He will choose who becomes the national chairman. Bawumia will decide. Hey, there's this guy Bawumia wants to make him the. I'm sure I didn't want to show you this. We are man at the Bremi. This guy, his name is your friend Moses Abo. Munimno. Aha. This is Bawumia's preferred youth organizer. This guy, he has a vigilante group. This guy. Bawumia. You see this guy, his name, your friend Moses Abo, a thug. A hardened thug. This is the guy, Bawumia, ni wudi seminina, we no the year. This is the guy, Bawumia person or the youth organizer. This is the guy Bawumia will put there as the youth organizer. Your friend Moses Abo. He has formed a new vigilante group. Me don't details nyaba bechiro. Bawumia na sponsor guy we. This is the guy Bawumia, your friend Moses Abo. This is the guy Bawumia wants to be the national youth organizer of the NPP. Within the Bawumia behind the scenes, do you know what Ekufuado is cooking? Me who MP for am we Mr. Kennedy supporters we say mo bodam. Party the free munsau. Ekufuado dia. They are the ones running this party. Go and check his background. Ope criminal bia or Ghana MPP more than handles this year. This is Bawumia's preferred youth organizer. In the Salam Mustafa will take the go to Jimmy on the permanent punching. Salam Mustafa, he will lose the elections. Bawumia will implant this guy on the party. Bawumia said Salam Mustafa with Jimmy, he cannot rally the Northerners. Or see, Salam Mustafa does not have the intelligence. He does not have the mental fortitude to be able to rally Northerners into the South tag way never. Because he believes, say, Sakwa we bet man for be more. Because Akwa we be a new vigilante group. This is the guy, yet ya ebeto pa. Muntie me. Saasma meke ebeto pa. Inti, this guy, he is Bawumia's preferred national youth organizer. Yet you will see it. Salam Mustafa da say onu kwateboto onu keka na adwene Jimmy and the betwa biti o kira me wo me ho sika onu kwateboto Jimmy eche ansa na be ma na tene into onu ntiase de akos no mu using a police dog. This guy about to pa onu be national youth organizer. We are here, you will see it. Media mekasuma put a pin in it, you will know what will happen. Yani enim party no 24 na da almost minim de omo ye what's your phone? I'm with MPP. Munim de Bawumia, I give Bonia what it's no. Now let me show you this. You see the story. You see the CEO of Tamale Teaching Hospital now. Ya pamono. Adia change John Mahama a new person. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you. President John Mahama, I need time for Nkwasi Asemo. Now, there's something we need to understand when it comes to this, the sacking of the CEO of Tamale Teaching Hospital. Now, unless say I won't tear some na can I say. When Akando went to the Tamale Teaching Hospital, okotu incident biswa. Who say incident no a pure and not purely negligence. Now, when he went there and meet that incident, your bad time be abra. The hospital management and leadership were supposed to take proactive measures and to avoid that death. And the health minister so that is one. Now, so there was a confrontation between the health minister, who is human, and the leadership of the hospital. These are two things. Now, the former CEO who was sacked, he was sacked because of negligence. He wasn't sacked because the health minister confronted him. So somebody hates someone. No. Sauba, a hospital in Washington, D.C., in New York City. MPP for no. Meka asɛm mona mudu do motete hospital tete abrofoto moncheche munchire for. The incident is see what Tamale Teaching Hospital about time be ewu ye because oxygen knew her, the weight and how they neglected the patient. Any hospital in Washington D.C., in Virginia, in Maryland, Say Asɛm ni si. Na who say it was purely negligence. The leadership of that hospital will be people will be sacked. Do you know that? Now, how do you send a message to those down there in the hospital to know, say, what has happened? You know, if your boss has been sacked, you are nothing. You can be sacked any day. That is the only way you send the message. And a company like maybe a bigger company around the world, Delta Airline. Asɛm to me see JFK, if a Delta Airline home. Asɛm to me see if a airline no JFK. I didn't know say Delta Airline CEO no or Atlanta. I didn't know ya fire CEO no. Na ya fire nipana na or JFK airport or Jumama Delta no. They are sending a message. No, what Akondo witnessed our Tamale Teaching Hospital no. He acted on pure negligence, and that means the person who is in charge of that hospital needs to go. Now, I want to ask you a simple question. This action taken by the health minister and the president, you know, do you think, say, the people working there, they are going to sit there and be negligent from today? No. Because last killer now hospital all because you do be by na ye slow and the penny na pamno na minutes no me it sends a message into usha nkofo who are making noise about why is the CEO sacked. Massa, CEO is just a CEO. He was appointed and he can be sacked. In fact, the president can sleep tomorrow morning, wakes up and say, I've sacked the CEO of any agency, and no fool can stop the president because he hires and he has the right to sack. Now, at the end of the day, it wasn't like the president was just sitting at Jubilee House and say, I've sacked him. There was an issue, there was an incident. The health minister was there to witness it. So, what is your grievance? Now, this gentleman, Mahama, appoints Bawa Abdullah as the new CEO of TTH, Tamale Teaching Hospital. This man is going to take over. At least he has seen what has happened. At least he knows that if he does not do his job right, if he does not do what is right, if he is not vigilant enough and make sure, say, competence is part of his deliberation or his work, he will be sacked. That is the message. And I believe this man basically now understands what the job is. It's mo ya Mahama de or ya politics wakopam si o emuwa ekrom ha nkwasiafo te se mo mokwo etumi ma mo dan ba ko na mo dem nwan mo ho kan mo ye ki na broni nurse aba. Oh, is everything all right? Everything is fine. I need ice. Ni akofa bro kwasia broni ba no dimirika wakofa nsuo no aka do you need anything else? Kwasia eba Ghana dia NPP free aban mu to nti ase mu fi sa pofi mu nkurase 47 kura mo be wo na broni ama mo dan ba ko na mo dem bra brochi ha behwe enkwasiafo wo Ghana mo nya sika kakra omo yire be wo ane omo de omo ba brochi be wo se nipa oba Ghana sebio oba wo asa ponche oba da form hospital no owo na yapam CEO na there's something there the Ghana Medical Association and some people are doing in Ghana. Now after the CEO was sacked, something is happening. Now doctors somewhat Tamale Teaching Hospital, they are out making noise. And what is the noise? See what they are doing. Makachre, the health minister. Makachre, the president. If anybody fools, sack the person. Sacking should be part of your governance. Mr. President. Mr. President, sacking, it should be easy. It should be part of your governance. Sacking solves a lot of problems. Do not hesitate to sack. Sacking should be your habit now. Let people understand they are not entitled to any position in Ghana. Now, Tamale Teaching Hospital doctors be asked we will advise ourselves if basic healthcare needs remain unmet and health workers keep getting blamed. Doctors no maka what Tamale Teaching Hospitals need ya babon say ai ye betu ye hufo say nyoma wo se edi akande wo se edi adwuma no say ye nya akande na anya adwuma no na say sebi onipa bewu ne ye de be hye ye de ye betu ye hufo. Afghanistan, Palestine for kuro mu your doctors omu ye adwuma wo ho. Me say Palestine kuro ne atim no ye to bomb every single day bim enkwara koma et no bomb etu omu tirim omu ye adwuma. Oko Palestine for kuro mu Hospital be anyway ejuma, and so your doctors are omuye ejuma under stress, duress, under bomb. When did you realize, as doctors of Tamale Teaching Hospital, that the kind of things that you need to do your job wasn't there? Why didn't you people strike a long time, 8 years ago, to let the world know that you are not getting the right things to work? More bodam. Majority of the deaths in our hospitals is caused by you, the doctors. Majority of nipe hospitals, about 60% more doctors no more course Ghana. Majority of you know nothing. Majority of you don't do any refresher course. You people were all trained in Europe and America. You know how it is. You know, say doctor wa America on trafa konkwasiya for mumu bi mutru Ghana mo yese mo nyankopon. Mo tete Ghana mutumi ja hospital wo na mo kwasiya kwatena fie adan you don't have time. Yentugroma. There are good doctors in Ghana we respect who are ready and willing and working hard. Mo kwasiya for hana mo nyambenya training. Mo bedru Ghana pe na mo attitude asasa. All because Ghana for some doctors they said omu ye eye de nyankopon. Ma bodam mumu bi you are crazy. Samushana CEO no, you don't understand what has happened now. Why would you say we a good doctor? There are so many doctors on the sidelines ready and willing to sacrifice everything for Ghana. They are willing to work. If you are at the Tamale Teaching Hospital and you think, say, the former CEO wasn't treated well, put in your resignation letter. Me say, Uye Juma a doctor or Tamale teaching hospital, sorry. Nasa wa junior say, Musio ne a pamon on one tiasia. You have every right to put in your resignation. Palestine for cry doctor for Jina any operation, bomb to any Tamale teaching hospital. If you think that the things you need are a what do you have to do? How many years has it been? NPP to so 8 years, we didn't see you people come out to officially do a demonstration or put your tools down because the equipment are not efficient enough. Oh, I feel more realizing. So right now, you want to blame your negligence and your foolishness, some of you, on their lack of equipment. For 8 years, NPP, you could not let the CEO get the equipment for you to work. Mumubi mwe Jimmy. You go to Europe, you go to America, you go and learn, you come to Ghana. Majority of surgeries, doctors are almost hospitals. Muna muku eye Ghana for. Anything ende, obi enya sika kakra, na ni bibi yaria, nebusu ani yera osome, dene kwa abruchire. Because we don't trust majority of you doctors in Ghana. Majority of you the doctors in Ghana, we don't trust you. Ma bon. Mu huna Ghana for. That ethics na mubesu ya no kroma no. Mudru Ghana pe na hira every say yete Ghana no yesom mo se nyankopon. You people too are what? You are servants. If you don't have passion for the job, for your mind again say I will say hwa any free adwuma nim ye pe omo am adwene say ombebu ye ne so ebu omo. It is someone say you are going to warn us. You are going to indirectly warn the president for sacking a CEO who was negligent. A CEO, through his negligence, somebody's mother has died. Now, more doctors, with all due respect, more doctors are you don't have the equipment, you don't have the necessary gadgets to work with. For 8 years, you've been quiet. You don't deserve to be a medical doctor. You need to put down your tools and stay at home. Mr. President, all that you need to do is to make sacking part of your governance. 90% of you doctors are doing side jobs. Mobile point your hospital. Clinic. I can open investigations into Tamale Regional Hospital, Teaching Hospital, all the doctors. Within a week, I will see all of you working outside the hospital. Within 24 hours, I can get all of you the private clinics that you are working for. If you people want to bet, you people, you all lose your jobs. Some of you people are not patriotic. You are liars. You are thieves. More doctors, Nibi. More kind of crap. Go to Konfanoche and see. Me what Mamibia and last week na Mamini Wuye. Metna Kachiremo. A lady that I have never seen before. She reached out to me through another lady. Oh, Facebook. Now we have breast cancer. Right now, as we speak, Ojan Kwarabe Enum, I am taking care of these kids in the north. Me whom I will put that in a picture. Any breast cancer pictures. This woman died last week. You know why? Me mama mi wake up for 4 times. She slept in hotel obi di nechi de konfoanoche every time. That woman onena okọ konfoanoche a okoye test. One test or you best 7 times. Say obenya doctor crampomane read the report now. I swear to God, at a point, I had to make this woman take that report now. Breast cancer report, you know. She had to take a report and take it out of the hospital to go to a private hospital to go and conduct a test. Konfoanoche between 10 minutes. Do you know it was Erastus Asaredonko? And I'm a pan say he should just try and go and take the report for me and take it to Konfoanoche. Ask Erastus. Erastus, but say that lady is dead. Mami went free north, Eba Kumasi about 4 times. No, a bread. She was frustrated. Okodu hospital the pain. Doctor to me the panya wole nufu without feeling anything, and this woman crying like a kwara. Nikuru has a little bit of a mental problem. It is never a joke. If we tell you the kind of things we go through behind the scenes, this is never a joke. Mamina Okotamale Teaching Hospital, she did not get the assistance that she needed. Just last week, she died. Ojankwarabe 5. Before Krano, I was taking care of this woman and her kids. Me all last week, their friends said the woman is dead. They don't even know where the husband is. Breast cancer. The lady through a member who mami we are or cancer as a chairman. She is the only person I talk to her. Oni mami we baby and Koran would stream. I don't even know where they live in the northern region. This woman, this is how bad her situation was. She's dead. I'm showing you this because we know what is happening. This woman, me maniba Kumasi bear 3 times. At a point, I catch him so a bread on your beam. Tamale Teaching Hospital. I'm going to refer to the back Kumasi. Do you know what is happening in Ghana? This woman at a point, or say on Kumasi BM on yet. The lady, and nam nesuma maybe whom way, or panicho ye bibia, or say on yet. There was a family member be an nipe be an onuna, and then free slim and then Kumasi. Every day I was paying that person because Sani Pano or by that Kumasi 4 days, that's one quick fuma. I need to pay that person for missing farming. And now going to the farm. So 5 days I need to pay all. The health now all peke kedu Kumasi Konfoanoche. I can show you receipts. I don't even care about the money. It's a doctor be to me sorry, no I catch will say. Obefa no ho adwene. You know the number of doctors oboku Ghana for. You people know. Yatrani ekasa. I know some people think say you muadie. It is you that we are saving. And you will boost your phone more Ghana. No, this woman is dead. Woo. Why never shine mano? For the rest of my life, I was making sure to go to school. But you sit there and you are insulting me. You are sitting at Tamale Teaching Hospital and saying, say, COB, because of the negligence. You as a doctor sitting there and saying, say, I need any equipment. When did you realize you didn't have equipment? When did you realize that there were some things you needed to do your job? If you think you cannot do the job, follow the CEO. If you can't do the fucking job, get the fuck out of there and follow the CEO home. Put your resignation inside tomorrow. We have people on the sidelines who are willing to work. I didn't question Asɛm to Ghana no. Obana say doctor for more Ghana. Omu ye juma abrocha I say moa. Obana sa doctor see mo sumo more Ghana. These doctors that you people are worshiping in Ghana. These doctors that you people are worshiping in Ghana. I say moa. They don't even have a chair to sit on. When they go on lunch break, they are sitting in cafeterias like prisoners. They are eating quickly. They are doing everything fast. They don't want to miss punching in after break. They are like slaves. White. Most of them don't know shit. I had then at 2025. Me I call me a Ghana in member. Send them a member Ghana. I was me call wapanye. Adendra. Because I cannot even trust our medical system. I cannot trust a doctor Not all of them. Most of them are not correct. Now, there's this story I want to speak on. I have exactly 30 minutes to end today's show. So I'm catching on 6:15 exactly. I need to go. My wife, we need to go, and my wife's birthday today. The family will have dinner. I need to go home after 6:15. Now, yes, GJ for a press conference and there. Now, I'm a press conference in and say threat on TV3 staff. NPP third vice chairman's comments are threats to rule of law and democracy. Now, GJ for a press conference, almost president, no. Now, the Okanyana say NPP for third vice chairman Jimmy no, Kotibotono. Adia Oye is a threat against journalism and the rule of law. Into Ghana police in Kocheno. If the GJA is not political and they are wise, and they want to protect every member of GJA, Papa Nkodimnyansa say inquire ready say Ankobe make a statement on your political. What he was supposed to say is simple. The GJA was supposed to instruct all their members. It was supposed to prevent every member of the GJA from covering any event of the NPP. That you will get results. Because a kabakwa akamyenu. Say obi a member of GJA no yejuma or Joy News sir. Say sebi obi ejuma or GJA no yejuma TV3 a. Say ka TV3 ni na aka Joy News ni no. Say ka Metro ni na aka Edien aka as Power FM ni no. It is a GJA for a serious. If this guy is not a joke and a comedian and trying to fool himself and fool the people in Ghana, he was supposed to issue a statement that no GJA member, none of its members should cover any MPP event or any news concerning the MPP. That is where we will get the results. Because when you tell the police to go and arrest the guy, are you making a criminal case or you are just making a statement? The police can only act on what? On a case that has officially been reported. Now you sit and you have a press conference and say, Ghana police, go and arrest Kotibotono. Now Ghana police, basis Ben Amluko arrest no. You to say, are they going to arrest on allegation or suspicion? Something substantial should be there. The GJA president Onimnyansa say no politics, no diabolism, no yeah. He was supposed to say, no member of this association should cover, whether you are with TV3, you are with Joy News, you are with any media house, no member of ours should cover any MPP program. But this guy is diabolic. He's a politician. He's a bad guy. Me, I cannot lead any institution in Ghana. And if I'm a focus a Kevin Taylor, an American passport at all, or be appointment, so you're quasia. Me jam American passport to her. Now me appointment to Ghana. Now me akotoba me Jimmy. Moju say na me journalism because of appointment. Mo papa because majority of journalists in Ghana almost end of game ni nyina say yenya journalism no, yenya politics no, na political party bi ba no my appointment. That is their job. It is say obi ji say me when I play my part to make sure the NDC wins power. On my dream no, Kevin Taylor I was say the position. Me no position in Ghana na be so me. No position. I don't need a shit in Ghana. Position for what? No. In this aqua way, so Onimunyansa and Kakotibotona Samno can third vice president chairman of MPP no and catch every member because right now as you speak, you said the guy's actions are a threat to rule of law and democracy, meaning tomorrow that guy can kill a GJA member. You know that. The third vice chairman of MPP tomorrow can murder a journalist who is a member of GJA. It does not matter. That journalist could be a member of another media house, not Media General. It means that the third vice chairman of the NPP is a potential murderer. It's a potential nation wrecker. So if you know that Akwawe obetume kunipa, obetume yadia etia democracy no, freedom of speech, press freedom, why do you then leave your little members to go for this guy to consume? Because NPP third vice Kotibotono, when he gets a gun, he will kill a journalist in Ghana. Into the GJA president has just put the life of every single GJA member or the Omunya life at line. So anybody can be killed by an NPP member. Right now, the NPP members, they know. Say, your vice chairman, your third vice chairman, say, who share Media General near Kuno, The GJ Bayan say America's police kochino. Into right now, you are giving the NPP a lot of weapons. You are supposed to come back again and tell all your members that no member of the GJA should be seen reporting or covering any NPP event. Because you see, the NPP is stupid. They are not deep thinkers. It's a party filled with foolish contributory Jimmy for. And they be a mechanic man for you say, me time party no. Naturally, Jimmy. What they are trying to do, they say, oh, Imrebi, NDC, boycott Peace FM. They make no. NDC are very smart and intelligent. The NDC in opposition, they boycotted Kokuroko morning show. They didn't boycott Peace FM. More NPP, more Jimmy Papa. When the NDC boycotted a morning show, they were still going on UTV. They were even still going on Peace FM, other shows. But they decided to stay away from Kwame Sefakai and Nkwasi Aforobonumu Kankaino because they felt to say the agenda on that show was just to malign the NDC. So when they said the NDC boycotted Kokroko, the NDC did not boycott Peace FM as a media house. The NDC boycotted a show on Peace FM. Now, the difference between the NDC for year and the NPP for year, the long-term effects, say. You see, right now, today, you think that you have done something to please your base. Today in Ghana, Media General controls 90% of viewership in Ghana. They control the news, whether you like it or not. We all know. The content Media General controls. Onia, TV3, and Omu Radio, 3 News. The content and the control they have on viewership in Ghana, no media house in Ghana come close to them. Now, in the long term, you will see the effects. And anytime I say the leadership of the NPP, Jimmy. You see, you want to copy, you are copying blindly. You are not smart. The NDC were strategic. The NDC chose their fight carefully. They knew that when they boycott Peace FM, they are boycotting every platform on Peace FM. And they know Peace FM branches are all Ghana. So what they did was they boycotted one show. By you are boycotted Media General that controls the airwaves in Ghana. I'm being honest. The only platform that can come a little close to me when it comes to numbers is Media General in Ghana. Apart from Media General, 1 or 2 of their political shows comes close to my show. And I'm talking about in terms of number and reach. And see, I don't underestimate Media General because I know their potency. I know where they can reach and how they can penetrate. It is out to Ghana now say opposition party that has lost over 1.8 million votes, over 38%. Now, Odo Kwasiaka said, me and media house in the platform there so technically you have cut your chances into 1,000 times. You are not going to make power again because let me tell you for a fact, those who work at general multimedia, they know Media General is powerful. They know. When was the last time you heard somebody from Media General go to multimedia? That went out here. But you always hear multimedia people go to Media General. You know why? Because they have been able to build something that most media houses in Ghana have not been able to build. It will be very hard for you people. And when we say, partner, do Jimmy, mole for, Tijani, Tunkusa, Jimmy. Into Nipa Bakoya idea. Adena third advice in the year, you know. It is something that has knocked the party's plans about 80% down. I'm telling you. Me say Adena Kotiboton here and the third vice in the year, you know, it will cut deep. Because the reach of Media General, multimedia and 30% to cry. You people know. You people, you know. Are there any media for the age? We know. Roland Walker morning show. Evening show. No media multimedia platform and to be compared to any even one single show of Media General. No show on Joy News can be compared to Media General. Any of the shows, morning show to evening shows, no show. Go and do your comparison and see. On radio, on TV, on social media, Media General is stronger than every platform. The only platform they are struggling with in Ghana today is my platform. That is the only platform they are struggling with. Apart from my platform, nobody comes close to Media General. And I'm not just saying this because of multimedia. I have seen their content. They have some good journalists out there. They put out what you don't like because that is the fact. when you see a political party going after a media house and having issues with them, then it means the media house is reporting what they don't like. Yes, the NDC has been there before. It means when the political party has a problem with what that media house is putting out, when the political party is able to bring facts to counter what the media house is putting out, then they have a case. In this instance, NPP has not been able to bring anything to counter anything that TV3 has put out there. Into where is your case? Your case is that Kwatibota Jimmy no third vice no mo party no, it is on its knees. We are going to fuck the party's ass. Yabe wiemo. It's 5:45, 5:54. Mr. P, Mr. S, let me run through this. Now, so I want to hear Mamenka Winchrow. Okuja to black one among penas and wakan simbi. Or say, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is set to introduce 5 new policies starting 28th of April 2025. A black one NDC for the 5 policies be ba Foreign Affairs Ministry na ba Ghana nyoma bebre koso reset no juma Ghana jina ne naso. Eche Tijani for no, eche to Jimmy for no, NPP for no mo person beja tum. But no kura no ena midwudwem no. Mrs. Yeah, it's fine. Ignore this fool. Now, policies are Okuja to Blakwa, Mutane Papa, Awureni were being rough. We NPP for 77,000. Still, I want to me Okuja to Blakwa Kwanyansa. And then NPP for Yano FA and the Oya here. Awureni Abrantie were being. You don't have anything on him. We NPP for 77,000. How come you not Boma Okuja to Blakwa Nyansa Chamo? Now, or say policies be a Foreign Affairs Ministry de ban NEA. Transition from biometric to chip embedded passport. And the NDC no more passport no ya the chip never be shim. Inti aya biometric aya passport no and the NDC for Okuja to Blakwa as the Foreign Affairs Minister no or say a new policy almost the chip embedded passport never. Yes, the same reset no atamelse ken one day. See the wabe fie. Inti and passport NDC for air ban a chip embedded. Second policy Okuja to Blakwa NPP NDC for the NEA. Introduction of a 24-hour passport service. Passport service eba be juma 24 hours. Gigim. Obi to was NPP baba power mo bodam. We mu na echechere mine. We mu na nim nyansa. We mu na Emma life easy ma Ghana for. Remember, NDC for we na kofa Ghana card buy you. NDC for we na kofa electronic passport buy. NDC for we and they almost upgrading more. Third policy, passport delivery service directly to applicants' doorsteps. Passport delivery service directly to applicants' doorsteps. You see, ano? Okuja to Blakwa NDC for the say passport. Who apply for passport? You be deliver with fear their showing same. Hey, who be da? Me say MPP mbaba be na 42 years. E chile. Ghana for Montier say ade building sisi ano. Say a mistake not even 14 years or 18 years time. You might NPP but power. I'm saying now. So we need to stay together. It's the Siano. Okuja to Blakwa NDC for say policy for fraba and they will apply for passport at Tanfie. Benye gidi. Omone air courier services be ever sign a contract. They will locate you and deliver the passport to you. Edi be na ope kaya motium. Umpe we na ope kaya motium. Now the next policy. Omo babe lunch bibia your friend no their e-tracking system. They will be able to track every day, every passport. This is what we call resetting. It is I want to ya. Mamembo diaba. Yaba de se okuja to Blakwa NDC John Mahama ban say siano new passport biano a chip embedded. Passport from Babeni na ya the chip ne beshim. Second policy omode ba almost say ende oh yeah passport to Ghana also tia to say oh yeah passport now to be quiet yeah the passport in the bebrew. Delivery courier services the passport in the bebrew. Every say ende yen baby obi ato Ghana. And the passport office be a what Ghana regional office be an ebeye adwuma 24 hours. Omu gina so ebo adwuma di ya stamp titim ne yikwa ha ne yeso 24 hours. And the almost omo ba be say passport be an omo betumi electronically track it every passport. This is coming from NDC government. It is all to Kumasi now say, oh, where they say, "Ochemi kon kran passport in the fee." Yeah, be bro. Otu vote do nana. They say the passport to cry no expire men ko be am pon hene munti na fie. yɛde bɛto kaa mu dɛkyɛ ne yɛde abrɛ wo ɛmpɛ wei na wopɛ kaya motiom nana nyame nhyira wo wei ɛna ɛkɔ so Ghana no yɛkyekyere ma mo ntie nkwasiafoɔ no na ɔmɔgyimi na yɛnkɔ anim asɛm da foforɔ bi so aba mepɛ sɛ medwudwa mu kyerɛ wo ɛyɛ Ghana for mmaayewa a John Mahama ne NDC hyɛ ɔmo bɔ from primary ɛyɛ deɛ JSS all to SS sɛ yɛbɛma ɔmo pad sɛ bio sanitary pad a ɔmo de bɛbɔ ɔmo ho esiesie ɔmo ho because edummerɛ bi yɛn nyinaa bɛhu sɛ awofoɔ no bi nyɔma mu ayɛ din kakra ma ɔmo mmaa ne nkwadaa no bi kura kɔ SS a ano mu hia ɛyɛ sanitary pad a ɔmo bɛbɔ ɔmo ho ban esiesie ɔmo ho aban ne sɛ yɛba bɛlanche saa policy no nkwadaa ɔmo wɔ from JSS kosi SS mbaayewa pad ana sanitary pad a ɔmo de bɛbɔ ɔmo ho ban a aban bɛ supply ma ɔmo no aban sɛ enimɛnimɛ yi aban ɛbɛ lanche yɛbɛma akwadaa bi a free pad sɛ ne bɛyɛ a abaayewa no ɛde bɛbɔ ne ho ban mesi mo mpɛ wei na mo pɛ kaya mo tuom meka kyerɛ sɛ NPP foɔ mo gyi mi when was the last time I would say ɛyɛ SS foɔ complaining about aduane ɛnde kɔhwɛ mmoa nkwadaa ne di wɔ school kɔhwɛ aduane pa kɔhwɛ sɛnea aban wei ana nkɔfoɔ bi ka nti aban sika wɔde bɛtɔ pad ama nkwadaa no ɔntumi mfa nsi ɛyɛ ɛyɛ factory an yɛbɛ start the pad na ma ɔmo yɛkɔ yɛnim ne yɛnyɛ sika yɛbɛsi factory a ɛbɛma nkwadaa ne pad mabɔ dam nti animanim a yɛnyɛ dɛn yɛnkɔtwitwa nkampuro mfa ma nkwadaa no animanim a pad no company na ebi ni hɔ no yɛbɛkra bi di ama nkwadaa no ndwan mo bɛtena so 8 years mo ntuma ntɔko tere tai amfa me bie pa mo one district one factory no motumi bie ɛyɛ sanitary pad company baako nti mo a mo make argument sɛ aban tam sika we nyina ɛyɛ taxpayers money ɔmo maame nom na etua aban sɛ ɔde bɛhwɛ ɔmo ma mo ha ne sɛn sika na aban de kɔtɔ ɛyɛ pad no ɛyɛ ɔmo maame mo ɛto ɔmo tua ma aban ɛna aban sɛ ɔde kɔtɔ pad ama nkwara no wo ha ne sɛn aban sɛ osie sika onye sika obesi factory bi na yɛayɛ no bi wɔ ha na yɛde ayɛ nso enimɛnim ha yɛ factory bi ni hɔ nti yɛbɛtɔ ɛde ama nkwara no ɛfiri sɛ ɛnɛ yɛ a akora bi abu ne nsa ɛwɔ sɛ akora no sɛbio ɔte ne ho ne ho ɛyɛ deɛn ɛhɔ hwam ɛwɔ sɛ akora no ɛtumi siesie ne ho nti ɛnyɛ wo kwasi a NPP propaganda ne nti na akora no yɛbɛka sɛ factory ni wɔ nti yɛtwɛn yɛbɛma nkwara no sanitary pad ne ndɛ ɔmo maame mu ne tua tax ɔmo maame mu tax ne yɛde ma nkwara no yɛde tɔ pad ama ɔmo nti yɛba bɛ lunch no aban wei ɛyɛ nyɔma ade a John Mahama ayɛ no 110 days sɛ deɛ no Ekufuor de 8 years onye bi nti me krampo deɛ the John Mahama ayɛ sisi ankwa is enough hey aka 14 minutes mummy ndwedwam me kyerɛm bibia ne akɔ enim gigim aha esia no mo hwɛ story way yes see your friend bibi Ghana National Association of Teachers almost threaten a year strike 30th of April a year busumi ewumi 30th April almost threaten say omobeko strike adentra almost promotions bi ananka ose de ma omo dadaada ne emfa ma omo nti ende ma ha ma fa promotions na ma omo a omo nkɔ adwuma de bia meka be say John Dramani Mahama the NDC government mama sacking and be a part of this governance money NPP tonight 8 years ewo emra mu no e say teacher need anka 4 years bia ye promoting for yes oba teacher for emra mu a ana our education ye emra mu a anka say 4 years bia at least teacher for nya promotion now Ekufuor ba power 2017 ebesi end 2025 January 7th omo ananka say promote omo over 7 years to 8 years in promote omo mo sankofo we tena dem sa MPP ni we omo tena dem adentra omo ye MPP leadership na nat mu Ghana National Association of Teachers inti yenkasa for 8 years promotion ama nipa kitwe bi no munya promotions John Mahama ne NDC ba power 3 months a omo say omo promotion ke mu nyina no say John Mahama promote omo a ye be den omo be ko strike John Mahama so won't you promote omo mo nyina nkofie omo ko strike na nse nkwasiafo bi ko strike yetete ya no mo abeka say ai birth and death for ye see empa nipa na ye yi no ye ko strike omo anka say yete wa no fo mo kura ba so mo be adwuma de o see owo National Association of Teacher mu a your friend is saying promotion in by ya opeso okofie no with all due respect you can go home your teachers kura ofie am pe adwuma yo your teacher for Ghana omatene fie 3 years 2 years they need a job mo am say promotion in my na montumi ma mo leadership no any abandon tenase and solve sa problem no into 30th we mo beko eye strike no monko strike no monko fie. Mr. President, Education Minister, do not waste time. You have 3 months my promotion now for 8 years. You were supposed to strike. What power? No matter you could not come out to speak. And this in our band to kwasiebia nyekukudro obia be strike obia be demonstration. Yatiana and and konfo bi say ayi birth and death yakoyi leadership bi into omompe omuko fie. What is say omakasa omu nyina bedwuma din. How better than that for now? Almost almost strike. What is almost strike? Omu nyina be share dwuma mu din aden. Now one ko dwuma me na metu aka. Mr. President, when these people go on strike, don't pay anybody. If you want promotion, you are supposed to negotiate, speak to the government. Strike is not an option. So if you listen strike in 3 months of a government and a bit to solve a problem now, then strike for 8 years. Strike for 48 years because in 3 months, the government is not going to promote every teacher. It is not going to happen. So for 8 years, you could not come out. Because a few Ghanaians are now even noticing, say, Sana teachers, or Sanka, every 4 years, we are promoting teachers. But Monkwasi 4 way because of politics. Akwawe, or you're one of the most political person in Ghana. This guy. And you see, Adeba Kweku for the year or ya dear pan say, every government institution biano, or the NPP for the Kotuano almost say no. A typical example is this guy. This was the guy, time and see him strike or Ghana. Issues be by and the Kufado. Okay, say him and his group, they are not part of it. Akwawi. Nenimu lines say, are you? These are politicians. Let's not waste time on these politicians. These are people sitting there thinking they can make the government unpopular. They'll see promotion in my on Tiasiano, on funny talking to one coffee. The day they go on strike, Mr. President, Mr. Education Minister, you should stop paying them. No. So, Oko striker, the day you will go home, say you are on strike, they have to cease paying you. So, if you now commit to Abra, but on the 30th, Obi Obeka Oko strike, there no problem. Moma strike no. Moma pet teachers no more fear now. They want to do a year internship, and now they want to be substitute teachers. No, there are a lot of teachers on standby. Let us employ them on temporary basis. They ensure quality. If they are good, let us use them to replace these people. Me say, strike. No, we should let them go on a strike. There are a lot of teachers on standby. Let us give them a temporal appointment. Give them 6 months appointment. Let them come and replace these people who think, say, because of promotions in Tiombetinefino. Let them come and fit that position. Let us give them 6 months temporal contract and let them replace them. Momo Munkofie, Health and Education Minister, wait. 30th, when they go on strike, no problem. Don't pay anybody. Now, open a portal and tell those people who are at home, who are teachers, who are not getting opportunity to teach in our schools, to apply for a temporary job for 6 months. And then replace these people going on strike with those people as substitute teachers to come and replace them. That's all. For 6 months, let them do the job. They will come. Nobody is saying, say if you have grievances, the government should not listen. But there are ways that you can make this done. You can do this because it is not always about going on strike. It is not always about stressing the government. It is about negotiating. And the issue is, this issue did not start today. For 8 years, you sat with these fools. You did not strike because of promotions. Why suddenly today you want to strike? Mr. Education Minister, I'll remind you on the 30th. Every teacher who says because of promotions, they are not coming to work, please let them go on leave. Stop paying them. There are so many teachers sitting on the sidelines. Let us give them temporal contract. Let them come and fit in their positions and teach our kids. 6 months temporal contract. My advice to the Ghana National Association of Teachers, more striker you can go. Now there's something I need to stress on because I'm on for jail. My promise is a year kung fu, so beko jail. For some reason, ekurasi kung fu echo Ghana Police Service CID cyber security unit. Okoye emi no asem ye say ye de na court because criminal case done so. Ekurasi kung fu person be catch any followers. Ekurasi kung fu nim so beko jail. ekurase kumfu nim se we di bone eni ti na osuro se obeka ho asem ekurase kumfu ohu de onye because otete odi ya wonimu ontumi na osa wo BP ekurase kumfu nim se obeko jail na me ekoma promise ekurase kumfu se obeko jail metena haka se so oti Ghana na odwen se obema sa ohwe sa sebio wocho bo 9tem ena wonam na osisi achi a weni mafusa ketia odwen se oye bema udu imrana no anda bo se sa imrana no den intimacy ekurase kumfu so oye bema otie dua na sebio oni BP problem na sebio ni sisi nchia na ni koko maya o metena na TV so ni Facebook no kan kire Ghana for say ai me ene ekurase kumfu me call cyber security office na criminal case bi andam so ekurase kumfu be ko jail me munim idea bi ade ekọ na de ebesi next week there amanfo ho bepo next week de ebesi no amanfo ho bepo me say enkwara bi be ye nyanka emma bi o maware me say omo be ye tan omo be hye dem besu omo besu o makumem say eye den ensem keka atro meye meka kokoti na ende ama yadane moyi me see de ebesi no so onim ya bibina me yedin na hwe hu ye that there's something I want to talk about. Now you see this boy and then mamenka bibi nkyere mo on say omo start kan eye Williams and Efia Asɛm so mo be defending no on be defending no on so ma yedin aka boy ba ku bi wo Ghana ono asɛm e beto no na me say de odi be didi kro ni bi apart from omo starting case we no boy ba ku bi wo Ghana ne hu fi bi wa wo say preko me say we make a statement bi da me say emra bi ani bedi no obenu no ho me a very simple guy but me a wicked me say wa uni as obia asemba obeke bi ama you have no idea. Now this boy and the mebeka asem ya kire mo ha. There's a reason why I've stayed on this boy for months and I say whatever you want to call it, weeks and abibi. Boy way Williams and nephew support today went to one of my friends in Ghana. I am stating it. Baby will be among country and I know he's watching me. This boy went to one of my friends today in Ghana. Oko madam for no, oko ka kire madam for ne say. Madam for ne membe kasa. Na de air koso no e ha no. Sesi ano ono ni BP akosoro. Ne doctor ka kire so anhwe ya, ni BP betumeku no. Osawe ka kire me madam for ne say, and that's my make you in 5 hours. Williams and Efi sapon. Mama nyoma 2% yo. Okoka kire me madam for ne say and they wie. Wa onim di bia friend no ka kire Kevin Taylor kan wasem. That my friend, he's in the media too. Brand here we ko madam for no ho. Eko ka kire madam for ne say ensema me kani nyina ye no kore. He confirmed say odi John Muhammad din akotena meeting ase. Na me eko me pa sa deal na me kan wasem no obema me 80%. Deal no obema me 80%. Into me nyaya asem we ka. William Anefi sapon. Kwasia ubetima hwe no webusuafo nyina kopim se bubewu. Akoka kire me madam fo ne se. Ai ensema me kan ye no kre not knowing before oko madam fo no honde no asem we start ye no madam fo no we esa ko madam fo no ka kire se me twa ntro to no so. And that me madam for ne men kasa no or a businessman and wa come madam for no catch madam for ne say whatever I am saying is true. In fact obopa e me kurase kufu o my kurase kufu ska and abayu bi ti abrochire ne hu fi bi jantra ni ba bi sa abayu so o mani ska na ono de se si ano pressure na eba no ne ma ntumi nna ne papa ntumi nna enti ono hu ni say asem no madam for ne men kasa na deal na on sa Arab for no kotena kae no in fact or the John Muhammad din ekoye enti me nyonko ne men kasa percentage bia me pe bia no or the bema me Anevi Williams Anevi sapon en kwase asem okome madam fo no okka kire ne no se madam fo ne dey on kasa nkire me na mentwa so na o ma me ntumi nna o papa ntumi nna wan kasa o blood pressure was soro my culture say just come out. Anytime culture will say, Sa kwasi ampanyi na ukoma ni sika betena social media ekeka kwasi asem cheche pictures no ni be ko jail. Sa me ka chana jise media agro. Wo ne sa kwasi ampanyi na ukoma ni sika. Na ode ne kwasi betena social media ebetwitwa ntro eto nkofo no so no. You people will rot in jail. And I will make sure, I am promising you, Williams, Anefi Sapon. When it's Ankwasiafo no, especially Sakwasiana, never pensi daitono, you will go to jail. Over destroy your Mahama buying. You, a young man like you, a read to sell. My catch yourself social media. But catch you as say, one time meeting BMU in your life with all these people to talk about gold dealer. What did John Mahama a dean the quiet sad deal no? Edding, I didn't to me, Mr. Social media. Never catch a Ghana say, oh, you're a certified medical doctor with your certification. Your mom, you pay. And the work come madam for catching saying, deal no. I what to say, anka one men kasa. Na minjai, na woman me percentage. Kwasia, na what would scatter? Some because you say who take action, take the action. But I am promising you, Obia only connive in this matter. Thinking say I was going to back off. Thinking say you were going to destroy people's reputation without facts. Thinking say you could destroy people's image. I swear to Nyankopon Hatasuri. So one ko jail and I'm telling you, I will jail you people. And it's an dina meshamu. You will go to jail. And only sa eye ekurasi kufu no. Onwanga se onim oba social media na nkwasi show no so a on be kan che Ghana say criminal case bi anda no so. There's also a case pending. Me catch am some be ko jail ewi 47. Na na modwe say mo yesa na me medwane ana na makwele in ana na me jai. Who my dear stopping me? Do you know what can stop me? You have no idea. It's Williams and Nevis upon. Let me send this message to you. And I'm going to send this message to you, your mother, and your father. O papa nie. O papa oyeji. He knows a juma awye. He knows a juma awye. Onimsa oya kromfo. Onimsa wo repi nkofo. Sa twetwema me homra no. Mudi diewu. O papa nimsa wo dupi nkofo. This man, he knows. Every single dime a papa will make it in his life. And you will crown no boy no and no enema papa we. And no nama papa we. And the Otivia say, oh ye you are a criminal. You are a thief. Oh no papa crown for we. And the mo boom call for faso. And it's na be catch a simple thing. Sebe ye ultiminye uye ri. And I will make sure you and your parents, you rot in jail. This is your mother. Your mother is another criminal, dirty thief. Onim krono awubo nyina, you this boy. And then you hide behind, you are a businessman, a doctor, a self-made. Do you know what you are talking about? Today you are walking around telling people to beg me. A year where you need 5 hours, you know the person I'm talking about. You know the person. Udi ni pani din komono kacha will say, I am going to tell Kevin this. Okay, so ni pani na onimu so betuma solve a problem. Udi say, me, you me solve a problem. What is it? Obi ni solve a problem da. A rich sawo. Uwe krobi anko si a choni boat limu tuodo. A comfort sawo. Na abaina Ghana ne atinti na yedi mrasu ntira. Na me promise so. Oh, sa anko fo na oni cookie story ni nyina no. Me say, you people will end up in jail. You people are dealing with the law. The law will grab you people. Yabema Ghana mrana ye juma. Yabema Ghana mrano any mwedi. Yabema make sure say what also with that jail no. Over that jail for a long time. When you read the Cyber Security Act, the law, you people need to go to jail between 10 to 25 years. You cannot mess that. 10 to 25 years. You go to jail. Now mo just say easy sa ho. Yanko senko fo bi din. Yanko ka cancel. Kevin Taylor there obedwane me. Mo de me ko te don kra beto social media me ndwane me gina ha. Mugin say for sao. A thief like you, a rich sow. A foolish boy, dirty Kumasi boy. Wabetan crying na older than for. What's your penny? Wo no papa no maame mu nyina mu ye wifo. Media maka, the law will deal with you. And the law will deal with every and then ujira madam friend me catch and say yes, it's true. Omo ana omo ka asɛm ni bi nyina no, una omo sika so omo nka. But you thought said they could help you. Sa ankofo na wuti social media. Tietiem keka nsɛm na wo ka kyerɛ omo no nyina no. Today what is emu ba kumpa ka ho asɛm. Hey, me American amete. Everybody in America obi have the right to sue me if I say something against you. And if anybody stays assassin way so now get something against me. Now me to me gather enough evidence. I will sue you. Sanity yo. Me, I don't fool around though. In the seminar I didn't me deeper, then it means I am gathering a lot because I don't want to go to court and lose. Me, I don't go to court. Now me lose it. I don't do that. In the seminar unim wasasi we sunkwa saa ba yo na ma nisika no oni de o se the board ding on fa me picture meto on one page so no mbo me din no nka se pkk ne so betima tiro 1 week omo amon na nam America straight dogs obi mfa me picture nkoto no official page no no amfa me picture nto no official page now address me directly no one hwe de o be ma okroma. You can speak and mention Kevin Taylor and there your friend nipa be break Kevin Taylor. You see what dino on from me picture see be me den for picture to me show so my official page na me bomb dino on from me picture to on no ni show so ni Facebook live no cause Kevin Taylor me na me den picture to me show so na on can some na o can ka me kyerɛ say only 24 hours to America me do be kofie kwasiafo mo je say easy me temu nyina I am gathering what I can gather intimidate my mamu room no obianka de obeka. So who have the right to sue me in America? Do it. So me can want some okrom ha now shall I say my can to so go and sue. But so you want you so become asema. Make sure say wo come asem no. Now the me picture account. So when you ding. Now who say status a wo no e more ding. For me picture to one kasa page so who your Facebook live na picture that one chain. Now who address me this man, this guy Kevin Taylor, me say near frame me so America, ni enhwe de mmara no ebini ne bedi wo krom ha. Kama kyira mo say krom ha, mo nyina ye immigrants. Kama kyira mo say krom ha ye nyina ye mfiri ha. Asiafo, bo you say fo, I am gathering and I'm gathering. And I know I will finish gathering. Amanfo twa me twa amanfo mu krom ha no. Abrochire nya omo de. Eti Williams and Efi, I'm telling you, nobody can stop this. The train has already taken off. Whether we like it or not, it will knock people down. Inti, go back. Go on your own page. Go and do Facebook Live. Catch the Ghana for say, because the things I have, we could jail. Catch the Ghana for say, who got now gold zook meeting, but investors are now to holding. Mention their names and say, you never mentioned John Mahama's name in that meeting. The so-called investors are now when you catch them say John Mahama is your personal friend, and that they should carry this money and give you because when now to me, Satana a PMMC, you have control over PMMC. And it's not you change PMMC by gold board. Now so kuta document out the comma Sami Jemfi. O catch madam for and say what the document to be comma Sami Jemfi. Now sa document no and then amendment sa ko hey maintain me you ba kumpon free because you will go to jail. The train has taken off. Me train tour. Wa be cross me bo ku atu atwene. I don't stop. Until come again. Come again. And it's not come as ankwasha for this come back say Sami je mfiga nie na Sami dabi o. Me ginam. Asem bi obi aka bi obi abeyi ano. Asem ya obi abie na no kan bi ya obi abeyi ano. Na asem a waka uni anu ye ana uni ngina so a wo be ko jail. And I say may promise mo deep down from my heart you will go to jail. Every single person who was part of this scam will go to jail. Obi a oji sika oho bia one ne chate ya one ne tena ho ebo mutirim ebetwa atro. The evidence is there. The law too is there. You will go to jail.